All right, guys, so we're going a little bit off the cuff, just flying by the seat of our pants with these case studies that we're doing. I'm Ben with Invest with Ben. This is Travis Carpenter. Travis is our client success manager. So if you're ever buying a property from us, a lot of times you'll be communicating with Travis. And today we have one of our clients here with us. We have Dave Short. Dave is an extremely experienced house flipper here in the Indianapolis market. So we wanted to bring Dave in today to do a case study with us. So Dave, can you tell everybody a little bit about your real estate investing background?
Well, I've been a real estate broker for about 44 years, and I've been flipping full time for probably the last 5, even though I've flipped on and off for the last 20 years. But we average about 40 flips in the Indianapolis area per year.
How many flips would you say you've done over your entire investing career?
We've probably done 300 to 350 flips.
So Dave, as you hear, is an extremely experienced investor. I love working with Dave because he is experienced. He's really easy to work with, and so those are the type of clients we like to work with. Just makes it easier for us. We know if we can sell Dave a property that it's probably a pretty good investment, just the amount of experience Dave has. I met Dave probably about 5 or 6 years ago and was learning about real estate investing on my own. And Dave was actually the first buyer I've ever sold a property to, and he's kind of mentored me all along. Any questions I have, I know I can always go to Dave, and Dave will steer me in the right direction. If you yourself, if you're looking to lend money, if maybe you're one of our private lending clients, Dave would also be a great person to lend money to. He's got a wealth of flipping experience. And also if you're looking to offload a property that needs a lot of rehab or something, Dave would also be somebody that you can contact, a potential buyer for you as well. So we'll share Dave's contact information at the end of this. So what I want to do now is, I want to go over a specific property with you guys, do a case study, just a brief case study of a property that Dave purchased from us. Can you give us an address of one of the properties you purchased from us that you'd like to cover today?
One of them is 722 Lawrence Court in Perry Township in Indianapolis, which is at the southern part of Indianapolis.
So we have 722 Lawrence Court. What was it about this location that you liked?
Well, the Lawrence Court in the Perry Township neighborhood has a demographics of buyers, and so the buyer is going to be ready. We knew the buyer would be ready-made once we got the property completed, and it sold within a day after we got it on the market.
Okay, and what was your purchase price? What did you buy that for?
Our purchase price on this house was $65,500. We were projecting about $18,000 or $19,000, but we decided to put windows in and upgrade the inside a little bit more with granite, and spent $22,000 on the property. Well, the rehab itself was about just under 60 days.
Okay. What did you list it? What did it sell for on the market?
We listed it for $117 and sold it for $115.9.
And what was after you factor in the expenses of buying, your money expenses, the expenses of selling, realtor commissions, any closing costs that you ended up paying, what was your net profit?
We were right around $25,000 on this transaction.
So would you, in your opinion, would you call this a good purchase from us?
Yeah, this was I knew this would be a good purchase at the time that we bought it, as long as there wasn't any surprises, and there really wasn't. We just decided to upgrade. When we bought the house, we thought the value was going to be $109,900, and we quickly learned that the market was a little bit better. So we actually sold it for over $115.9 and got a little bit lower appraisal when we decided to go forward with the purchase. We sold it for $117.9 initially.
Okay. Is this the typical type of rehab you look for? Or? What's your typical? What's your
This
sweet
is
spot?
this is bread and butter for us. We would buy all these properties that we could get hold of with these kinds of numbers.
So you've bought a lot of properties from us. I mean, I think I've lost count. But what is it about working with us that keeps you coming back?
Well, I mean, now, I like dealing with investors and wholesalers that know that I'm going to perform, so they'll take my word. Just say, hey, Ben, I'll take this house at this price, and we get the paperwork together within the next couple days. And Ben knows we'll go to a closing, and if we have to go in 2 days, we'll go. If it has to wait 30 days, we'll wait 30 days. But I like dealing with guys that's going to take us at our word and go forward and know that we're going to perform on any transaction we say yes to.
How does our service, our pricing compared with some of the other wholesalers in the Indianapolis market?
Well, the pricing, typically I tend to get, I can get a little better neighborhood from Ben than I see a lot of stuff come through that I wouldn't buy under any circumstances at any price. But yet they still get sold. So Ben tends to get some properties in some residential neighborhoods. My main criteria for buying is I want an owner-occupied neighborhood, so I know I can retail it, and I understand locations, and Ben does a pretty good job of getting it priced where it's going to create some interest from investors.
How would you describe the process from start to finish working with us on a typical transaction?
Process is good. It's smooth. I like it that Ben always has control of the property, and that's my biggest beef with wholesalers, is they bring me stuff that they really don't have control of, and that's my biggest pet peeve, and I've never run into that transaction problem with Ben.
So, is there anything else? We want to share your contact information. What's the? Do you want to be brave and give people your phone number, or would you rather give
Sure.
your email address?
My phone is 317-590-4499.
And we're about to wrap up here, but I just want to give you the opportunity. Is there anything specific that you're looking for from other investors, and anything you'd like to share with the people watching today?
We can take a project that you've got and come in and help you do some consulting to get your project back on track. We're also a buyer of mortgage notes. So if there's something in there that you can make your transaction get together a little bit quicker, we'll buy the paper if necessary, if it makes sense to us. So we can be pretty creative. I mean, I think Ben will vouch that I'm probably as creative as anybody out there trying to get a deal together.
Yes. Yes, you use some of the creativity you've used on deals is surprising to me. Things I've never thought of. So I think we just actually I just sold you a property, and it was a pretty creative transaction too. Can you tell everybody how we worked property I sold you?
Well, he had one on Riverwood that I couldn't quite make the numbers work, and then I found out he had paper on it, so I said, okay, I can make these numbers work if you just keep your paper in place while I rehab the property, and you just give me 60 days notice when you need your paper paid off, and we'll just go ahead and go to the title company and close. So, he hasn't called that paper due yet, so when he does, we'll be ready the house goes on the market this week. So, I think I paid Ben $124 for the house. I could pay a little more because he held the paper, and we're going to put about $27,000 in it, and should go on the market at $180.99 this week.
All right, thank you guys. Like I said, we'll have all of Dave's contact information on the website if you want to reach out to him. So thank you. Until next time.